This wine tastes like water. Peter has gotten together with some disciples, other disciples, and after a night of drinking and not much of a buzz, Peter makes that statement, and Matthew says, you know why that is? He is disappointed in us. We let him down. That Bible, yes, that watered down Bible, was 1/10 what it should be. And Mark says, well, some of that stuff didn't make sense. Flying chariots, urging disciples of the future to pick up their phones and add to the living, breathing Bible. And Luke that says, well, just because we don't understand what something means is no reason for us to leave it out. That's right. And John, he says, well, some of those books of the Bible, parable series, were left out by the people changers. We couldn't do anything about that. You know why that is, Peter says. Yeah, the light's just not too good to read. I don't think. You know why that is? Because those Oriental fellows resemble Tommy. And they are worried about what that Tommy parable series, especially when those disciples of the future pick up their phones and add to it. They're worried. The great wall of evil, the people changers. Yes, it's a reference to gene pools and the streets. The unseen business. The people changers are worried that it will tear down that great wall of evil. Do that, guys. 194. Pick up your phones. They make videos nowadays. And they can also show off imagery. Look for my DVDs at the parties and look for those key folks of the Domino Network. Oh, Jennifer's a good one. You know, disciples don't have to have beards nowadays. Long hair and dresses are still in style. And when Jennifer, who has the right connection, oh, that's my stigmata eye. And yes, I am the aspiring supermodel. When Jennifer comes across a new image, I haven't yet posted it there, on the Flickr, where you can find it through Daffodillia, my portfolio websites, www.daffodillia.blogspot.com. Follow the links for the latest. DAFFODILIA. Follow the links for the latest, and yes, it's just not a good light day. Raining outside. www.christcomplex2, number 2, the digit 2, christcomplex2.wixsite.com/daffodilio. When you get a hold of a new one, have that network available. Oh, a dozen, perhaps 120. Email contacts, text contacts. I think you can send an image, and you can certainly send a link. You can post a lot of my stuff, you know. When you get a hold of a new one, hit those contacts of yours. And 12 becomes 12 times 12. 144. Because the next one gets a hold of Milton's imagery, Milton's parables, and sends it along with their email contact, or burn some DVDs of your favorite parables and your favorite imagery. Oh, my whole collection, 19,000 plus, The Great Wall of Evil. Yes, that has just me and all of this imagery. The Great Wall of Evil. It's been around a while. And the more folks you get out there talking about the one and only, with the right address, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Sooner you see someone other than me, my changing eyes and a tree and some clouds downtown LA. Sooner you see someone other than me and my changing eyes. In this imagery, we start to build Jesus' Immaculate House. That's a really big series with a lot of sub-series. The Great Wall of Evil crumbles. Been holding back the progress of mankind for some time. Great Wall of Evil crumbles as Jesus' Immaculate House rises. Yeah, you can't read that. I don't think you can. So, yeah. Pass along my stuff. Pick up those poems. Make those Tommy parables. You know what Tommy is. Who Tommy is, don't you? He's that grunt worker of the Oriental streets who was rewarded for being blindly obedient and being stupid. He was told to stick his right arm into a wood chipper. And yes, they didn't have wood chippers back in the day. So I'm told they would find a skilled Roman soldier. And instead of telling Tommy, his boss Wu, telling him to stick his right arm. Yeah, I don't know if you can read it, but I will be checking phones. Pom-poms and phones. Told that grunt worker of a couple thousand years ago to stick that right arm out so the Roman soldier could cut it off, could whack it off. And the Tommy of 2,000 years ago did that. He's blindly obedient. He stuck that right arm out and whack, there it went. The left arm saw what was going on with the right arm and was, of course, surprised. Bodies never chipped up arms. He wrote it down on the parchment. Right, he did, before he got chopped off. We told stuff for you. We picked nose, all that stuff. And you don't have Roman soldiers whack us off. Good thing about the version from 2,000 years ago is that righty and lefty are both not chipped up. And in the version of nowadays, yeah, Tommy chips up the right arm, righty, and lefty. He jumps off. He's got a nice hand modeling career. He's going to tropical islands, and he's very good at gambling. And the one-armed bandit goes to Vegas. I'm Melton, 7 o'clock from there. Pick up those phones. Add that Tommy Parable series to where it should be. Educating folks, don't do something stupid. And yeah, don't be afraid to add what must be added to such stuff as turn the other cheek until you run out of cheeks. Then you got to take care of business. You owe it to the innocent and naive of the world. Pick up those phones. Add to the living, breathing Bible. Don't have to be, a good, like a monk with a good handwriting and all of that. No, just put it on video. Sooner or later, they'll get around to writing it down. The truth shall rise to the top of all those folks out there, letting the angels guide the hand of man. And yeah, we'll get those other 9/10 together and more. Try to call me 424-229-4140 and see the devil stealing your call to me. Melton, son of a carpenter. Daddy carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter. I get to make parables. And yes, this is my Tommy Parable series, the older version. Try to call me. See the devil stealing your call. Come tear down the great wall of evil that has just me and all of that imagery. Or you can go to ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com. You can go to youtube.com/Melton4Imagery, my portfolio YouTube. Oh, I've even got imagery on myspace.com/John Melton Brady. John Melton Brady. Full name. Come see me. Tear down the great wall of evil. And all that imagery you're going to find there. And in that 19,000 collection, you can find out a lot of those places. Prepared to print out in this fashion as 4x6 print. I cut off the edges, but you can leave them on if you want. You're going to find just me there. Tear down the great wall of evil. And let's get started building those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and present to greatness with. Put the best mankind has to offer in those homes. Cities, communities, really, not just those places you go to on Sunday, Saturday, another day of the week. Come see me. Get started. Well, right now you can just pick up that phone, make that video only you can make. Tell that joke you got perfectly just once, and you never have to tell it again. Just get it on video. And it goes for the serious stuff as well. What you believe, add to that living, breathing Bible. I'm trying to find my flashlight so I can show you my stigmatized eyes. Growing a new pair, got to grow a whole new body. To build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. It's okay, I'm a genetic carpenter. I'm a carpenter's son. Don't try this at home. Smaller, brownish circles that looking a little more white than they have been. Slowly disappearing in the middle. Bigger, bluer circles going in through and around. Used to be all dark brown when they started changing back in 1996. And now they're looking more and more blue. Yeah, it's got to go on with the whole body. Bones, muscles, organs, that's why. Yeah, I'm in the wheelchair. So come see me in person. Tell me what you think of those stigmatized eyes and my Tommy Parable series, and not one comment by phone and mail, so they can't be, too mean about some guy losing both of his arms because he's stupid. Come see me. Let's get started on those 1,000 points of light.